The fundamentals of the food chain are well known. Plants need sunlight, animals consume plants, and larger animals consume smaller creatures. However, there are always exceptions in nature, as shown by plants that draw, capture, and consume animals, mostly insects, but also the occasional snail, lizard, or even small mammal. You'll meet 10 carnivorous plants in today's video, from the well-known Venus flytrap to the lesser-known Cobra Lily. So let's go. 10. Moccasin plant. The moccasin plant, which was first identified in southwest Australia, satisfies all requirements for a meat-eating vegetable. It draws insects with its delicious aroma, entices them into its moccasin-shaped pitchers, and then slowly digests the poor bug. These pitchers' lids have translucent cells, which make insects bang themselves silly attempting to flee and further mislead their prey. 9. Waterwheel plant. The waterwheel plant, which floats on lake surfaces and attracts insects with its tiny traps, has no roots. The waterwheel plant's traps are capable of closing in as little as 1/100th of a second. The aquatic form of Venus flytrap is another name for this plant. 8. Venus flytrap. The entire plant of the Venus flytrap is only a little over half a foot long, and its sticky, eyelid-like traps are only a little over an inch long. Additionally, it is indigenous to the subtropical wetlands of North and South Carolina. A fascinating detail about the Venus flytrap is that it only closes its traps if an insect hits two different inner hairs during a 20-second period in order to reduce false alarms caused by falling leaves and other debris. 7. Corkscrew plant. Contrary to the other plants on this list, the corkscrew plant prefers to eat protozoans and other microscopic organisms as its major food source. It does this by employing specialized leaves that develop underground. This plant also possesses more typical-looking green leaves that sprout above ground and are utilized to photosynthesize light. These underground leaves are long, pallid, and root-like. 6. Butterwort. The butterwort is a plant that is indigenous to North America, South America, and Central America. It is named for its broad leaves, which have the appearance of being smeared with butter. Butterworts don't have a delicious smell. Instead, they draw in insects that think the pearly secretions on their leaves are water. When this happens, the insects become stuck in the sticky goo and are progressively broken down by digestive enzymes. 5. Rhoritilla. Rhoritilla, a plant native to South Africa, is a carnivorous species with a peculiar characteristic. It doesn't actually digest the insects it captures with its sticky hairs but instead gives Pomeridia rhoritillii, a kind of bug with which it has a symbiotic relationship, the job of doing so. 4. Portuguese Sundew. The Portuguese Sundew, like many other carnivorous plants on our list, attracts insects with its delicious scent, traps them in mucilage on its leaves, secretes digestive enzymes that gradually decompose the unhappy insects, and absorbs the nutrients so it can continue to bloom. 3. Cobra Lily. This plant is really cunning. In addition to luring insects with its pleasant scent, it also has several see-through false exits in its closed pitchers that wear out its desperate victims as they attempt to flee. Oddly enough, naturalists have failed to pinpoint the cobra lily's natural pollinator. It is obvious that some kind of insect collects the pollen from this blossom and survives to see another day, although it is unknown exactly which. 2. Trifiophylum. Trifiophylum peltatum, Eliana species of plant, having a longer life cycle than Ridley Scott's xenomorph. It initially develops bland-looking, oval-shaped leaves. The plant then produces long, sticky, glandular leaves around the time of flowering, which draw, catch, and devour insects. Finally, it develops into a climbing vine with small, hooked leaves that can occasionally reach lengths of over 100 feet. 1. Tropical pitcher plant. The scale of the tropical pitcher plant is what sets it apart from other carnivorous plants. Its pitchers can grow to be over a foot tall, making them perfect for catching and digesting small reptiles, amphibians, and even mammals in addition to insects. The plant's sweet-smelling nectar draws the unlucky creatures, and once they enter the pitcher, digestion can take up to 2 months. That's it for today. Click the like button if you liked this video and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content.